So as I said in my previous video, if you are going to use OpenClaw, which is extremely dangerous, if you're a non-technical person, even for tech person, it is very dangerous because it has a lot of vulnerabilities. And if you're going to use it, it can uh, end up resulting in your data leakage. I have a full video for 9-10 minutes, so I'm not going to repeat all the features and capabilities and everything. So I just came across another offering because I was going to set up this thing to test myself because this is pretty good, but it comes with a lot of security holes. And so there's another option where you may want to run it on a different notebook or different PC, computer, whatever you may have at your home, or maybe in a sandbox environment. I saw many people, they were just going to buy a Mac Mini, which is 600 something dollar. So that's another option. You can buy another PC. A Mac Mini you can just directly run on a shell, on a commandlet, because the Unix system on the Mac, you can just run directly from there and utilize all these features. But Cloudflare happened to come up with another offering, which is Mold Worker. As you can see, if you go to GitHub, and in GitHub they have this URL, Mold Worker under Cloudflare. And what they are doing now is offering a sandbox environment in their cloud environment, which I believe is an AWS environment. And you can see all these from yesterday. So what they're doing is that you go online, sign up with their service, and basically you're gonna get all of these. So it does not come free, but it comes at a minimal charges of $5 per month. Yeah, this is nothing, $5 per month, as you can say. And required for cloud container, basically they will give you most likely a Linux container in their environment. It's a SaaS, think of it as a SaaS product, so you don't need any hardware infrastructure, anything like that. And you need an Anthropic key, but I think you can also use OpenAI or AI gateway, which they say is unified billing. Let's see what that unified billing is. um, Account has this, ensure you have authenticated AI gateway. So you will have to read this documentation, follow the steps here. So now come back to this, and they have also defined some architecture, which is pretty interesting. So let's look into the architecture. So here is that the HTTP request, which you are making this HTTP request, zero trust architecture. So it will have some JW token. That's the Cloudflare worker, because that's the sandbox. And this is where they have these admin UI, token validation. That's a proxy for CDP controller. And you can see this is a proxy. So benefit of proxy is there, it can block any malware, prompt injection, whatever the proxy is capable of, which I cannot find out. We don't know what level of proxy and layer 7 security they have, but this is what I'm imagining. At least it will give all the protection against any HTTPS level layer threat on API level and browser level and application layer. So any kind of threat, so malware injection, you name it. And this is basically according to this diagram. uh, they have the control UI, WebSocket, web chat, and it will have a backend connectivity with your Anthropic or AI. So whichever LLM model you wanted to use, it has the connectivity. And they have a bucket here, which is Moltbot configuration and session. So everything, it will be saved here. And browser rendering. So and then from here also they are sending the messaging. So you will need integration with either Slack, Telegram, or Search API, whichever. Most of the internet is full of integration with Telegram. I have seen few of Slacks. I have not tested myself yet, but this looks pretty interesting. It can does a lot of automation, and it looks pretty interesting. If you have the infrastructure like this, which is secure, it's not going to touch anything on your home environment, in your corporate environment, and it can be a completely isolated. And again, as I said, do not use your everyday Google account or Gmail account, any email account, which you could if you want to, but it's going to give access. And on top of that, you can use some MCP the protocol here for connecting this model with your Gmail account or anything, so that it will be authenticated against first. It will not just go directly in this model. The thing is that is going to be running same as if you going to run on your home computer. And on top of that, as a security layer, what you would want to use just a MCP. There are some automation tool available we can use as a proxy for your authentication as well. So that's being said, let's give it a try. If you're interested, and let me know in the comments. I will also give it a try. As I said, I've been waiting for something, and I was about to build my lab, but I think that this is something better available now. And then coming back to OpenClaw, you can usually take advantage of this SaaS product or AI agent and see how beneficial it is. So I keep hearing good stuff, people trying all that creative stuff, but it lacks a lot of security, which is the biggest problem. But with this information, I hope this is helpful. Let me in the comments if you have already started playing out with the which we call Cloudflare thing. If you have not, give it a try and let me know. I'd be interested in learning about your experience. Stay tuned. If I find something similar, I'll be posting. Thank you so much, and bye bye.